Okay, so Renato made it over to Rubicon's basement. We are playing the scenario that has the hazy bloody haze from the Buckeye Batle thing, where if you're in, you have to claim that at the end of the game. You get bonus victory points, and if you're in there, you have frenzy, and if you're in sight and in range, you have to charge, and you have to control that at the end of the game. So Renato won first turn to go first, and he's moving his army up already. He's got 2 chariots of corn.
Yes, 3 total.
3 chariots of corn. He has unit of
chosen.
And those are all corn, right?
Yep, 10 strong each with halberds.
And then the Carnifex thing is
Chimera,
and that is a
War Shrine of Zench with a Zench Sorcerer level 2.
And that is a Shaggoth.
Giant, the newly created Demon Prince.
Yeah, he rolled double 6s past his leadership test.
2 of the Spawns.
Spawns, okay.
And then Marauders with Flails Corn.
Okay, and then I have my Empire build 5, and I did not get first turn, but I have a cannon there. 5 spearmen, no shield, as a detachment for the unit of 10 with 5 crossbowmen. 5 knights with musician. I have a Hurricanum, another cannon. I have a level 1 fire mage with the fireball spell. 5 crossbowmen as a detachment for those 10 spearmen with no shield. 5 more spearmen with no shield as a detachment. We got the steam tank, the Hurricanum, 5 knights musician, and I believe we have 8 knights here, and it's packed full of all my characters. I have my warrior priest, my level 4, my general, my BSB, and that's a unit standard on the end with a champion and musician. So that's it. So it's a 20-0 system, I believe, and you get bonus points, like I said, for controlling the haze. If you complete a charge out of the haze into a unit and make it successful, you get +1 battle point for the end of the game when you count up your 20-0 system. So it's possible to win 25-0 in this game. So anyways, so we will get back after Renato completes his first turn. And he already got that Demon Prince. Okay. So Renato flew the Chimera up. Shaggoth up, Giant came up, did a little shuffling with some spawns over in this general area, moved War Shrine up, Demon Prince up, Chariot up, those ones over there. He rolled double 1s for magic. Okay, so what I tried to do here, I needed a 9 on 3-6 with these knights to make it into that giant, and I didn't get it, so maybe the steel standard would be better, give me that extra die 3, because I did fail it by more than I needed. These guys marched up, maybe do a double flee action here. Took dangerous terrain through there. The big unit took 1, and the small unit took 3. Passed all panic tests. The Luminarch charged, made his charge into the Chimera, along with those knights there, which they're only strength 5, but they made it in. And Steam Tank generated enough steam points to get where it needed to go without misfiring, so that was cool. Hurricanum moved up, and these guys over here just stand pat. So movement, we're on to magic. Alright, so here's my magic phase. I double 6'd Flesh to Stone to help those guys over there. So I only had 4 dice to cast. Renato had 2 to dispel with. I channeled 1, and the Hurricanum, or the Luminar Hurricanum, gives me 1. So I had 4, rolled 4 dice at 3 6s and a 5. And I cast the big round template, and it covered a shit ton of guys. I wound up rolling 4 1s, so the strength 10 didn't really bother me too much. I lost 3 guys, those 3 there. But then my warrior priest was okay because he has the charm shield and 2+'d it, so he's okay. General took a wound, even though he has a 4-up ward. BSB took a wound, and the wizard has 4-up ward against the first wound suffered, so he was okay. But then I rolled a 2 or a 3, and he got sucked into the warp, and so now he's died. So my level 4 is dead, and there goes my lower life. So this game could be over really quick. That's my magic phase. There we go. Alright, so my first cannon, I lined up the Shaggoth cannon that's over here in the corner. I lined up the Shaggoth, and that guessed 8 inches from the side of the giant over there. And I rolled enough to be able to hit just the giant. I rolled a 1 to wound. And then the second cannon, this one right here, lined up the Shaggoth, and I rolled them, I rolled right in front of them, so I only needed anything but a misfire. And of course I rolled the misfire and it stuck in the ground right before the Shaggoth. And the steam tank comes in and it shoots and hits the giant and actually puts 3 wounds on him. So at least there's that. So I'm gonna roll my crossbowmen on tape because it can't get much. So I'm gonna shoot all these crossbowmen, these 5 crossbowmen at that Shaggoth. I'm gonna put it right here on tape. I'm gonna move them right in the blood forest. Are you 15 inches away?
I don't know. I can measure it.
Measure it. Measure that. Need every advantage I can get. Oh yeah, on a 4. And I got 1 hit.
Toughness 5.
And he did 6. No. All right then. And let's see, those crossbowmen over here.
Shoot the demon thing?
I'm gonna shoot your corn warriors, your crazy bastards. Yeah, I need 5s. Look at that. I don't even think you can add up those dice and get 5. All right, hand to hand after this. All right, so we come in here with the impact hits and strength 5. I do 4. Either I don't wound or he regens them all. The guys come in strength 5 with 3 of them. Suffers no wounds. Horses, 4 horses kick him. No wounds. I was afraid. He comes back, smacks me down with 2 wounds, and both passed. They passed. They needed an 8. They -1 because I had the charge. They made theirs.
Leadership.
Chariot made his. Leadership. No ward saves on a 6-up pass. We were discussing the point swing. I lost my level 4, which is about 260 points, and he gained a demon prince, which is like 230. So he's up like 500 points at the end of turn. My turn 1. Anyway, so we're on to Renato's turn 2. And maybe I'll have a turn 2 before this game is over. Holy shit. Alright, we'll get back. Changing. Alright, so charges. Giant made it in. Passed my terror test. Good. Passed fear test with the knights, but failed with the Hurricanum. When the Shaggoth came in, his demon prince that he got from his chosen unit came in. Chariot came in. 1 chariot made a long charge into the spearman. Actually, not that long. He needed an 8. That chariot failed charge against the regular spearman. We got moved up. Spawn moved up, and he got 8 for his magic phase. We'll get back. Alright, so Renato cast Roll an Eye of the Gods chart from the Shrine, and of course he rolled a double 6, passed his leadership test, so he has another Demon Prince. There he is right there. Isn't that awesome? Then he rolled Gateway on my Steam Tank. Did not double 6 it, but I double 6 the Dispel, so the Steam Tank's still there. Okay then. Move magic shooting. You have any shooting? Corn. What? Alright, hand to hand. We might get to my turn. I don't think I'll have anything left though. There used to be a whole bunch of troops here, but Renato killed them all. Killed my knights, killed my Luminarch. The giant went into the spearmen there, killed them all. Overran. No, you pursued me, right?
Yeah,
I didn't kill them all. Caught him, ran into difficult terrain, fell down, took a wound. Shaggoth, and when he charged, killed everything in combat, so he overran. This Demon Prince overran. Chariot overran. The fly thingy Chimera was stayed because it was a round before. And in this combat over here, yeah, he blew through the detachment and rolled high enough to get into the cannon. That's awesome. So we're on to my turn 2, and we're going to try to make some things happen here. We'll get back. Alright, so for charges, we charged my knights into the forest there, and I took 2 to dangerous terrain. All my characters were okay. I trundled up a bunch of steam points, 4 for the steam tank. No misfire, I was good. So I'm into the giant that's fallen down as he went over the dangerous terrain. I moved my mage over. I charged this detachment of crosswomen into that chariot. And these spearmen tried, they needed a 7 to get into that chariot, because I thought, well, what the hell, I'll have a charge, and he'd probably slaughter him anyways, but I failed that one too. So movement, we're on to magic. Alright, so I rolled up my magic phase. I rolled 2d6 fireball, and he scrolled it. Movement, magic, shooting. We're on to shooting. 1 cannon, 5 crossbowmen. Okay, so yeah, so cannon didn't misfire. I hit him, I wounded him, and he regened it before I could even multiply up the wounds. So we're in the hand-to-hand. Steam tank's gonna splat the giant, and we'll see. We got some points. We got Steam tank clobbered the giant while I was trying to get up out of the marsh. My guys went into the frenzy forest, and Renato reminded me about the warrior priest and the hatred, so that helped. I went in there and killed both of the spawns and overran into the chaos warriors there. Predictably, the chariot over here destroyed on impact hits my crew there. I charged in the flank here. He went first. He had 6 attacks at strength 6, something crazy. Strength 6. They have halberds?
Corn, +1 strength.
+1 strength. And then the halberd also?
Oh, yeah, so he gets actually a bit higher, I believe.
Corn charioteers are strength 4?
Corn is...
Should have been strength 5. It's not going to matter because it's still on 2s.
They have strength 4, so strength 5.
And so it still would have been 2s.
Or did I say 6s?
Yeah. Alright, so Renato's moving up. Yeah, I'm going to take that charge. We'll get back. Okay, so this guy comes up and says, "What's next?" Renato made me laugh. Alright, so that chariot charged there. This one after the cannon reform charged this one. Demon Prince apparently can go 8 inches, so he charged there. It's just a beast. That chariot charged there, so he could overrun. Shaggoth is taunting with his big can opener, my steam tank. Chimera charged the mage. These corn-wielding marauder, whatever flail guys, charged the flank of my knights there. They are in the forest. They will be frenzied. And these guys made their charge against these knights over here. So that's it. Movement. We're on a magic.
Alright. That's magic phase.
So if I can do one thing, deny Renato the pleasure of Gateway?
Infernal Gateway.
Infernal Gateway, my steam tank. Well, I rolled 4 dice and got the double 6 dispel. Huzzah. Now I'm going to lose 3/5 of my army right now. We'll get back after magic shooting hand. Alright, so we had some good things happening here. The Frenzy Forest came in there. How many warriors did I kill on that? It's like
I had 9.
I killed 6. Yeah, I killed 6 warriors there. I used my warrior priest and the Van Horstman's speculum, which worked out bad for me because his frenzy marauder only has 1 attack. My guy had 2, but it prevented all those guys coming in on the flank and chewing up that unit. So I actually won combat, broke the warriors, but they passed their steadfast. So we are there. I lost my BSB, a knight, and I got a wound on my warrior priest there. And as predicted, everything over here just died. The Chimera ate my mage, ate the cannon, ate crossbowmen, ate a bunch of spearmen, but they ran and got away. So I think this is going to be it. We're going to see what happens here. Steam tank and see what we can do over here on the movement. Alright, so I was crying. I was going to give up, but now he's got these corn guys running. I'm in control of the forest. I got guys there with my Hurricanum. Didn't even use the +1 to hit. Steam tank killed the can opener guy, which is the Shaggoth. It'd be Renato's turn 4. He's got a lot of shit on this side of the table. But you know what? You only have 2 scoring units now because you need at least 5. I've got 1. You gotta have 5 models. Look, I put up this. You gotta have 5 models. You gotta have 5. Anyways, are we calling it?
Let's do this. We gotta keep going.
Do it. All right. Round.
If I call it now, you
turn
get
4
those points.
Alright, Renato charged the red demon into the steam tank, who is going to be strength 7 with 6 attacks. Ouch. Everything moved around there, and he's casting spells. What'd you cast?
I'm trying to do the eye on them.
The eye on them? I'll let that
8.
go. I'll let the eye go. No double 6s. Your poor unit. Alright, so we went for Infernal Gateway on those guys. What? Were you going to say something?
No, go ahead.
No. And Eye of God's something over here. I think we got that on tape. Magic shooting. We're on a hand-to-hand, which we have... Flame. Oh. Alright, hold on. I don't even get lookout sirs because there's less than 5 rank and file.
And it's a template.
So over here, Renato's Demon Prince that spawned out of the chosen unit came over, beat up my steam tank for 2 rounds in a row. I got 6 wounds on the steam tank. I ground him down to 4, but then on this turn, he charged the chariot. Those 2 corn warriors are touching. Did you roll your dangerous terrain? See if you blow up. 1. No, all right, so that's
1 or
fine.
2, right?
I think just a 1.
I thought for chariots it was 1 or 2.
I know it does die 6 wounds.
Okay.
Anyway, so the Chimera flew into that, and that's all the charges. And so this, we lost track of what turn is. The only scoring unit that you have, though, is this one. Maybe you don't want to charge them in there.
That one.
But you would need 2 turns to get there.
But I wouldn't even need those points if I kill things.
Yeah.
You said I don't need it to win.
Yeah,
and I do
you could just table me. Yeah, so, yeah. My only chance would be to get those into the Blood Forest in the last turn, because I have last turn.
Which you would have been able to, because you would have been able to move 1 turn.
And not have you not charge me, though.
Yeah.
And then sneak them into the woods on my last turn. I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose that there. And, well, we're going to roll the steam tank for fun. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose my general right now. Charge, flank, terror, right? You caused. Oh, I caused terror too. Because my BSB is dead. So you charged me, you caused terror. Whew, I passed it.
Alright. You want to pause it?
We're going to pause it.
Nothing.
So he's been trying to get Gateway off the whole time. So he finally gets it on my Hurricanum. And he rolls strength 3.
On 2d6.
Oh, 2d6 strength 3. And then what was the last one you did? It was strength what?
It was strength 3 again.
Strength 3 again. Oh, but that was die 6 strength, right?
Yeah.
Instead of 2d6. Oh, that's hilarious. All right, so that was.
Magic phase did 1 wound.
So this is your turn 5 though, because we skipped a phase to do all this other.
Yeah.
That we talked about, right?
Well, we're just gonna finish this.
All right, so kill my tank, and then we'll see what happens here. Well, nothing's going to happen, right? Because I pause.
They don't.
All this happened. The Chimera came in. Well, you actually got away though, so I'd be forced to charge the Chimera again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd be forced to charge him, and then I would be dead. So the Chimera came into the flank, did no wounds. I did 1 wound. He had a charge in a flank. I had beat him by a musician. Failed his test because the BSB general was right there, about an inch out of combat. He ran 10. I pursued 8. Didn't catch him. Puts me back in the forest. And my turn next. So my turn next, we didn't reform any of this stuff. My turn next, I would have charged, and I probably would have charged these Khorne warriors here. I wouldn't have been in the forest at that point. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't have got the frenzy. I would have charged. So that would have been, I think you would have beat me up there. But at any rate, maybe I would have got those points. And then Renato would have, on his turn, top of 6, would have moved these 2 units up in front of the forest there to prevent my cavalry from getting in there. So that's pretty much how it's going to end up. I mean, we're guessing, maybe we didn't add up the points, but maybe if I watch this one more time, we can figure it out. But maybe I would have got those points there.
Well, what do you have left?
I don't think so.
Have to decide.
Yeah, if we stop it at the bottom of, well, I haven't had my turn.
5.
I haven't had my 5 yet, though.
If you finished on 5 and that's it, you would get this points for this unit.
Right. The big question is, would I get these points? Like, we should roll this out just to see. Because if I break this unit and get those points for it, because it's my turn, I'd charge out of the woods.
So pause.
Pause. So to sum up, my knights did charge. They were frenzied. They left the forest, so they weren't frenzied. I came in. I killed 2, and I won combat, but Renato passed his steadfast and stuck. And then his turn 6, he just moved that chariot into the flank, destroy it, and then move these 2 guys up to prevent me from getting in over there. And, oh, gotta go. That's the timer.